Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel, and I really appreciate your presence. Anytime that we always upload a new video, you are ready to learn and watch that video till the end. Today we are going to learn how to manage bills payment and avoid spending more. So keep it here until the end of this video so that we can learn how to manage this bill and the strategies that we can put to avoid spending more. Number one strategy that you can apply to manage bills payment is pay your bills in excess, and the bills that you can pay earlier or in excess are water bills, internet, electricity, loan, debt, insurance premiums, even school fees. So when you find yourself in excess when you're paying your bills, remember just to pay in excess. Maybe, for example, if you're paying water bills of 1,000 and 1,000 shillings, and you find yourself that you can pay 1,500 or 2,000, just pay so that this amount that you're paying extra can cover for your future bills, like for the following month. And that one will really help you. Maybe if the following month reaches when you don't have money, you shall have completed your part of paying that bill. For example, if you are paying insurance installment and you are supposed to pay like 20k first installment, 10k second installment, 5k third installment, and when you are paying your first installment, you realize you have something more with 5,000. Just pay 25,000 so that it reduces your future installment, and that one will give you a good peace of mind, or will be in a position that in future bills you'll be able to clear without any stress. So make sure anytime you find yourself financially stable when you're paying your bills, pay them in excess, and that one will really help you financially. Point number 2 is you can start paying your bills earlier before the due date, and that one will really help you financially. For example, if your due date for loan payment maybe is on 15th, and on 2nd you realize you have some money that is floating, and you go and pay off that loan, so that by the time it's due date you shall have cleared your loan. And maybe you know very well that your water bills ranges from 2,000 maybe to 3,000, and you have some cash before the due date of paying that water bill. You can pay that amount and wait for that invoice and see if you've paid something lower or more, or you can top up. That one can really give you a good balance when you are doing financial management. Point number 3 is pay your bills periodically. You can decide to pay your bills either daily, weekly, or in a fortnight. And this one will really help, especially those individuals who like taking these mobile loans. For example, if you have an M-Shwari loan of 1,000 and you're supposed to pay within a month, you can divide within 30. You can be paying something like 35 shillings, and by the time 30 days is over, you shall have cleared your loan. And that one can even make your credit score go much higher and qualify for higher loans. Or maybe if you have just normal loan from bank or from microfinance and you are supposed to pay like 10,000 monthly, you can divide that loan within 30 days and pay 350 every day, and by the time your loan is due by 30 days, you shall have cleared your installment of that month. And maybe you are able to borrow something from local shop, like maybe 400 shillings, 300 shillings, goods worth that amount. You can be paying little by little, reducing that debt that you have in that shop, and building your confidence with the owner of that shop. So in fact, for those people who are doing business, this is the best method you can use. If you, let's assume you've borrowed 30,000 for you to buy a stock of 30,000, and then you are supposed to pay within 30 days. Just divide that amount of 30k with 30 days, then you will be paying 1,000 every day. By the time 30 days is over, you shall have cleared the loan, and maybe you'll just be paying that 1,000 from each and every sales of that day. So for all those business people, this is the best method you can use to clear your bills, loan bills that are due. Number 4 is you can talk to your banker and put a standing order to help you settle those bills, especially like a loan. If you got a product from hire purchase, put a standing order to be paying that amount that you're supposed to pay those hire purchasers. Or if you have an insurance premium that you're supposed to be paying, just put a standing order so that by the time the due date is over or due, the bank is able to remit your premium, and then you just become okay, do your business, use that energy to look for more money and build yourself financially. The last one is pay your bills on time. Make sure you pay them on due date or one day before, so that you build your confidence with those people that are giving you the services. Like water, if you fail to pay water on the exact date, they are going to penalize you by putting an extra amount that you are going to pay. And especially if you look at even the taxes, when you are supposed to pay your tax in good time, if you fail to pay them in good time, they are going to give you a penalty, and if they accrue, they are going to earn some interests on them. Then you'll find yourself spending more when you are paying your taxes. So make sure you pay your taxes in time so that they should not accrue and interfere with your financial situation. And another thing that maybe if I can add in this topic is that you remember the situation where maybe a taxman can give a waiver of those penalties and give a deadline that you are supposed to pay your due or overdue taxes. So take advantage of those dates and pay your taxes or pay your overdue taxes so that you save. You find that maybe, for example, the extra penalties that you are added in your taxes are even more than the taxes you are supposed to pay. So if you clear before the amnesty is over, you shall have saved a lot. So take advantage of managing your bills so that you can spend less when you are supposed to pay, or pay the exact figure of the amount, and use the extra cash to invest somewhere and grow wealth in yourself. A good example that we can use as a case study in this class is that, for example, if you fail to pay like school fees in time and your child is sent back home to collect school fees, let's assume this child is living in Nairobi, Kenya, and the child is learning maybe in Siaya County. The distance between the two places is like 8 hours drive, and when this child is sent back home, there are costs that are accompanied with this action. The parent is going to spend on transport to and fro, and maybe the risks that are accompanied. There are particular risks like the risks that are on the road. There are other hazards like moral hazard. So it is somehow expensive when you don't pay school fees in time and your child is sent back home. You may think that maybe if the child is sent back home, you shall have time to look for money and pay. But in real situation is that you are going to spend more. If you look at it financially, you are going to spend more than what you shall have spent when you maybe you cleared the school fees before the child was sent home. So it's normally wise and good, if you're a good financial manager, that any bill that you have, make sure you clear them in good time so that they may not bring other costs that may interfere with your financial situation. So for that matter, thank you for having taken your time and learn with me in this video today. So till we meet again, keep it here. Join this club by subscribing and liking this video. You can share even to your friend and learn with us together. Thank you.